Who's the GOAT in every major sport? Who is the all-time great in each major sport? Fans engage in heated disagreements and never-ending debates about this subject. Every sport has its legends, whether it's on the football field, the basketball court, the tennis court, or the boxing ring. But who is clearly superior to the others? Today, we're going to the sports world to determine who the best athletes of all time are. Do you believe that you are the best? Check out if any of your favorites made the cut. Additionally, don't forget to subscribe to ensure you don't miss our newest films before we begin. All set? Now let's make the score. Number 12. Football. Lionel Messi. Messi Lionel. Ronaldo Cristiano. Maradona Diego. Pele. When discussing the greatest football player ever, people typically bring up four names. In our opinion, only one player truly stands out. Prior to the World Cup, we had selected Messi, but his incredible journey to the top, becoming the only player in history to score in every round from the groups to the final 16, confirmed our selection. He's a true pleasure to watch. He makes the game appear smooth, and his modest demeanor sets him apart from players like Pele and Ronaldo. Number 11. Tennis. Roger Federer. This is the first selection that is likely to stir up some controversy. Although Roger Federer has more Grand Slam victories than both Novak Djokovic and Rafael Nadal, we still think that Federer is the greatest Swiss player. It's amazing to watch someone win 6 Tour Finals titles, 20 Grand Slams, and the most visually stunning tennis you've ever seen. Nor did he often break a sweat. If you only look at Djokovic's record and stats, then he is undoubtedly the greatest of all time. But in the GOAT discussion, you also need to look at Federer's style, popularity, and quality, all of which are superior. In today's game, he established the benchmark. Number 10. Golf. Tiger Woods. With 18 major championships, Jack Nicklaus continues to hold the record for the most, although few contest Tiger Woods' status as the greatest player in golf history. With 15 victories of his own, Woods soared to prominence in his early career and stunned everyone with his unmatched skill, dominating the field in the majority of important competitions in the early 2000s. The warm welcome he received upon his return to St Andrews this year moved him to tears, confirming his status as the game's greatest player for the majority of golf fans. Number 9. Cricket. Don Bradman. Selecting a single cricket player is extremely difficult. Comparing bowlers and hitters is nearly impossible, especially without taking into account the different game forms. That being said, there is one man whose stats are simply astounding. With a test batting average of 99.94, Don Bradman is 38 runs better than the next player on the list. In 52 games, he amassed 6,996 runs, 29 centuries, and a best score of 334. These are cricket's greatest of all time, and no one will ever be able to surpass his test average. Number 8. Basketball. Michael Jordan. There is undoubtedly no disputing this. This is an easy one, since the popular Netflix series, The Last Dance, provided us with an inside look at that amazing Chicago Bulls team led by Michael Jordan. In addition to becoming a 14-time All-Star, 6-time NBA champion, and 5-time MVP, Jordan also won gold with Team USA in the 1984 and 1992 Olympics. He stands out from the competition due to his flawless finals record and unquenchable will to win at all costs. Number 7. American football. Tom Brady. This is another straightforward call. After dominating the NFL for years with the New England Patriots, Tom Brady decided to test his mettle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and he won the Super Bowl once more. With his stats, he altered the course of the sport's history. He has 7 Super Bowl rings and 5 NFL MVP awards to his credit. When Brady is chasing a deficit in the fourth quarter, no team is safe. Furthermore, it is astonishing that at 45, he is still performing at such a high caliber. Number 6. Boxing. Muhammad Ali. The tremendous political and cultural impact Ali had on the world throughout his professional wrestling career elevates him above the other fighters cited in the GOAT discussion. He possessed great speed, strength, and charisma. He won 56 fights, 37 via knockout, and lost 5. Although his record may not seem the best on paper, the caliber of his opponents and the way he used both his strength and charisma to dominate the sport in his heyday rank him among boxing's greatest. Number 5. Rugby League. Mal Meninga. Mal Meninga was a brilliant rugby league player for 17 years. He is the only player to have led Australia on 2 different tours and gone on 4 tours with them. In 517 games in the first grade, he scored 3,255 points and made 291 tries. During his playing career, he broke multiple records, and upon retirement, he held the record for the most appearances made by any team in sports history, the Kangaroos. Number 4. MMA. John Jones. Numerous guys have stepped into the octagon, shot to fame, and secured their place in UFC history. However, Jon Jones has never performed better in the octagon. His 26 victories and 1 DQ loss due to an illegal elbow on Matt Hamill in 2009 set him apart. When his fights gain public attention, he consistently delivers a captivating performance. Shakespeare would be jealous of his 2 fights versus Daniel Cormier, despite his run-ins with performance-enhancing chemicals. Number 3. Darts, Phil Taylor. While it's not always our preference, Phil "Power" Taylor is one of the greatest athletes of all time, based solely on his achievements and statistics. 11 times more than the next most successful player, he won the World Darts Championship 16 times. Anyone who knows anything about darts will tell you that Phil is the best. Here, there are no queries. Number 2. Snooker, Ronnie O'Sullivan. Since Mark Selby spoke with us this week, we'll let him respond to this one. To claim the title of the greatest snooker player of all time, one must surpass all of Ronnie's records. That translates to at least 7 or 8 global titles. Ronnie and Stephen Hendry have been the main contenders up to this point, but most people now believe O'Sullivan is the winner. Ronnie is it for me? Look, even if I have 10 world titles under my belt, I'm not one to claim credit for anything. That is not for me. But while I'm still in the game, I'll be aiming to win 8. Number 1. Formula 1, Lewis Hamilton. And lastly, an extremely difficult one. For us, the choice is between Lewis Hamilton and Michael Schumacher, and we're siding with the Britishman. Lewis and the German have both won the same number of Formula 1 titles, but he did it over a longer period of time, with his first victory coming at a younger age and his last at a later one. In addition, Hamilton leads the field in both race victories and podium finishes. I appreciate you looking. Remember to subscribe and like our YouTube channel.